resume again.
The live streaming has started. You may proceed.
Yeah. Okay, so in order to go ahead smoothly, I want all of us to be on the same page, which is why I'll be briefing out the whole event, the procedure and the code of conduct of the quiz. So this is what the procedure that we'll be following for the quiz. That is the briefing of the code of conduct, rules and regulations, and these are the 3 rounds that will be happening. Round 1, that is called as the Arki Sharats, and the winners who will be promoted to round 2 will be announced right after round 1. Similarly, round 2, which is called as identity lecture, and same process of round 1. And then we move on to the last round, that is round 3, and which is rapid fire round. Okay, so I'll be reading out these instructions, so even you can also read through it. So the questions will be shared on screen. Each team will be given a question and time limit to answer after the question is read out. Every team will get only 1 chance to answer. Only 1 representative of each team can answer throughout all the rounds to avoid hassle. The team should let the moderators know the representative before the round begins. In case the team is not able to answer within the time limit, the team loses its chance with points and the next team takes over. No negative marking, and in case of a tie between 2 or more teams, the tiebreaker rounds will be conducted at the end of the particular round. Okay, and in case of any network issue faced by the speaker, the rest of the members of the team should take over immediately. No expression shall be accepted which is offensive, personal, or defamatory in nature. If seen, the points of the team will be deducted on the spot. Rest of the teams are requested to not prompt the answers and hints to the participants in any way. The team doing so will be disqualified right there. All participants are expected to maintain the decorum as instructed. Okay, we'll begin the quiz competition. Okay, so round 1 for Akisharaj. The first team, ZQ01.
Wait, Aditi, I guess someone is speaking.
Yeah.
I have a doubt actually. So, how do I convey to my the team representative that what is my answer? Do I?
You all can, you all can discuss or have a chat at your ends.
Okay. Through WhatsApp or something like that.
Yeah, that is fine.
Okay.
Any more questions from you all regarding the rules and regulations? You can ask now.
Yeah, if anyone wants to go through it and have another doubt, we can solve it right now.
If not, we will proceed.
Okay, the first team, ZQ01, can the representative say something so that we get to know who's going to speak?
Yes, ma'am, I'll be the representative.
All right, okay. So for round 1, all the teams will get 15 seconds after the question is read out. We'll be reading out the question, not the options. So after the reading out of the questions, we'll be setting up the timer, which will be displayed on the screen as well, of 15 seconds. So the team has to, and the representative has to answer within the 15 seconds. And if the time limit is crossed, the team loses point. All right, all the best. Okay. So the first question is, it refers to sensory perception and recognition of the physical elements by experiencing them sequentially in time. And I start the time.
Is it perceptual?
Your answer is perceptual. Okay, you're going with answer, is it B, perceptual?
Yeah.
Yes, the correct answer is B, perceptual. Also, all the team participants, your speed of answers is also kind of recorded, like how fast you answer in the given time limit. All right, so we'll be noting all of the answers that are given by the teams.
Yeah, the correct answer is perceptual. Perceptuality refers to architectural order pertaining to the sensory perception and recognition of the physical elements by experiencing them sequentially in time.
All right, we move on to the second question. ZQ02 team is a representative here. Can they speak something? Okay, ZQ03 team.
Yes, ma'am.
We move on to the second. Okay, so the given image is an example of, and the timer starts.
It's a sectional elevation.
Okay, your answer is A, sectional elevation. So, Aryan?
The correct answer is perspective section. The perspective section is an increasing popular form of architectural representation, one that is most commonly used in architectural competitions since it allows a technical drawing to be mixed with an image, a section which allows one to easily express the qualities of the space designed in a two-dimensional drawing.
We move on to the next team, ZQ04.
Yes, I'm here.
So the question is, it refers to prehistoric monument consisting of two or more large upright stones supporting a horizontal stone slab found especially in Britain and France. And the timer starts now.
Dolan, A.
Yeah, the correct answer is dolmen. Dolmen is a type of a single chamber megalithic tomb, usually consisting of two or more vertical megaliths supporting a large flat horizontal capstone or table. Most date from the early Neolithic 4000 to 3000 BC and was sometimes covered with earth or smaller stones.
All right, we move on to the next question, ZQ05 team.
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
So what is the material of the structure which is supported by the frame in the given picture? And the timer starts.
Mud.
Okay, your
Hello?
answer is A, mud.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm afraid the answer is incorrect. The correct answer is mycelium. Mycelium is a vegetative part of a fungus or a fungus-like bacterial colony consisting of mass branching thread-like hyphae.
We'll move on to the next question, ZQ016.
Yes.
So the question is, the degree of concentration and stability of a form is called, and the timer starts now.
Orientation.
You're going with B, orientation. Guys, there's no time to guess. You can directly give your answer like that. Okay, so
The answer is incorrect. The degree of concentration and stability of form, the correct answer is visual inertia. The visual inertia of a form depends on its geometry as well as its orientation relative to the ground plane, the pull of gravity, and our line of sight.
the next team, ZQ07. The team ZQ07, can the representative speak something? Is the team here? All right, we move on to ZQ08 team. Okay, ZQ07, you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, all right. I'll move on to the next question for you, ZQ07.
Yes, ma'am.
Your timer starts now. We did not hear you, ZQ07.
Ma'am, we didn't got the option.
Yeah, this doesn't have option.
That is Aryan, that is 3. Excuse me. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, but I think you answered after the timer. So okay, we'll note it down.
I feel there was also a confusion of them getting options for this answer, so you may consider this point also while writing down the time.
Yeah.
So the baptistry is an octagonal in shape with some little apse and arched opening near the top. Along the external perimeter, there was once a walkway that stopped on the eastern apse.
You're on mute, Z242.
Sorry. So we move on to next question, ZQ08, the team.
Yes, I am here.
Okay. The principle of Le Corbusier that exemplified the use of the modular was the dash, where it uses 15 measures of the modular to bring the human scale to a building. And your timer starts now.
So our option answer is D, the law courts and secretariat at Chandigarh, India.
I'm afraid the answer is incorrect. The correct answer is option B, United Habitation. Completed in 1952, the United Habitation was the first of the new housing project series of Le Corbusier that focused on communal living for all the inhabitants to shop, play, live, and come together in a vertical garden city.
The next ZQ09 team. But we can move on to the next question. Can the representative of team ZQ09 say something? All right, ZQ10 team. The representative of ZQ10 team. All right, ZQ11 team.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah,
Get
all
to
right.
11.
Move on to the next question. So the question is, which two artists have an idea of draping following building as an art installations? And your timer starts now.
B. Peter. Me, D. Christo and Jeannie Claude.
The answer is correct. Christo and Jean-Claude were artists noted for their large-scale site-specific environmental installations, often large landmarks and landscape elements wrapped in fabric.
So the representative said the answer was B.
No, he changed
No, I
it
said
later on.
D.
Oh, I'm sorry. ZQ12 team. Can the representative of the ZQ12 team say something? ZQ13 team.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Am I
So,
audible?
yeah. Question is, which among the following structures of Zaha Hadid is an example of adaptive reuse? And your timer starts now.
Petra Fire Station C. Hello.
I'm afraid the answer is incorrect. The correct option is B, Antwerp Port House, which is an example of adaptive reuse.
Aditi, you are on mute.
Teams ZQ14.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. I'll start the timer. Identify the artist.
Ma'am, Mark and Duke.
Yeah, the correct answer is Markel.
Yes, thank you. Team ZQ15.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Move on to the next question. So the question is, according to Dash, a ratio refers to the quantitative comparison between two similar things. And your timer begins now.
I'm C. Alidio.
The correct answer is Euclid. The word ratio means the quantitative relationship of two amounts or numbers. The ratio is written in two ways, as fraction or using a colon.
All right. Thank you for all the representatives that give the answers for round one. We will have to take a very quick break of around 10 minutes so that we can uh, come up with the results and we can then proceed to the round two.
Oh my God. Uma.
Uh, Participants are supposed to wait for like 5 minutes. We'll have a quick break and we'll let you know about the scores.
Yes, are all the participants back?
Yes.
Hello everyone. Is everyone present here? Okay. So I'll be just presenting my screen to tell you guys who all have scored how many points. So the points are based on basically in how many seconds you guys answered and how many seconds were remaining. I was just keeping a check on it, and I'll just share the Excel sheet right now so you all can know. Mm, uh, Is it visible? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, yes, it's
Okay.
visible.
Okay, so the points are based on the seconds that you guys answered. For the people who got the answers wrong, we are conducting one more round for them so that they get another chance to score the points and move ahead for the second round.
Please note that the teams that will be getting another chance will be scored accordingly. So the teams who have answered correctly in the first go will be given more points.
So, shall we begin with the another round?
If you all have any queries or doubts with regard to the points, you can ask right now.
You can maybe highlight the teams which will be going for this round, this special
Okay, I'll
round.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
And maybe zoom in a little.
It's not okay. I think
No
the
worries.
yeah. Yeah, so ZQ03, ZQ05, ZQ06, ZQ07, ZQ08, ZQ13, and ZQ15 are supposed to move forward in this special round. I'll just stop sharing my screen. Aditi, you can share the screen now.
Yes, I hope all the teams mentioned are present here again.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I will share my screen again. Okay, so ZQ03 team.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, so the question for you is the following is a logo for our YouTube channel, which mainly focuses on, and your timer starts now.
Is it A, portfolio review?
The correct answer is architectural representation. Show It Better is a YouTube channel by the creator Steven, so put up contents related to different types of architectural representation.
All right. The next team, ZQ05.
Yes, we are there.
Yeah. Okay. The question is, which of the following best describes the Guggenheim Museum by Frank Lloyd Wright? And I'll start the timer now.
D. A desperate but successful attempt to disguise a large warehouse of art.
I'm afraid the correct answer is B. A single spiral ramp displaying art is wrapped around a central skylight atrium.
ZQ016, the team representative here.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question is, which of the following is an accurate statement about the Barcelona Pavilion by Mies van der Rohe? And these are your options. And I'll start the timer now.
Option C.
Yeah, the correct option is C. The Barcelona Pavilion roof is supported by slender chrome-covered columns, easily overlooked or unseen.
All right, thank you. ZQ017. Yes, ma'am. The question is, the image shows the image shown on the right in the left plays dash, and these are your options, and the timer starts now.
Ma'am, option C.
Yes, you weren't quite audible. Will you repeat the answer? I heard you were saying the answer.
C. Sciography.
C. Sciography, she said.
Yeah, it is the correct answer.
Thank you. ZQ018.
Yes, we are here.
So, the Barcelona Pavilion, as a part of the 1929 International Exposition in Spain, was inspired by which painting? And the timer starts.
It is the exposition. Sorry, it is the Pavilion of Spain.
Okay, so your answer is
The Pavilion of Spain.
It was inspired by the painting of Rhythm of Russian Dance.
I'm afraid that was an incorrect answer. We'll move on to ZQ13 team.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is the question and options. I'll start the timer now.
B. B.
Sorry, will you repeat it?
B. B.
B. Okay.
Yeah, the correct option is B, I am path.
ZQ15 team.
Yes.
Sorry. Just a minute. Sorry, the question for you is, it is defined as the ratio between two sections of a line or the two sections of the plane figure in which the lesser of the two is to greater as the greater is to the sum of both. Your timer starts now.
B.
Is it B?
Yes.
Yeah, the golden section. The golden section is defined as the ratio between the two sections of a line or two sections of the plane figure in which lesser of the two is the greater as is to the sum of both.
Okay. So I'll now share the final scores. So out of the teams that were in the round, in the another round, ZQ06 scored 6 points, and ZQ07 scored 4 points, and ZQ13 scored 1 point. So now we have teams ZQ01, ZQ04, ZQ06, ZQ07, ZQ11, ZQ13 moving on, and ZQ14 moving on to round 2. We'll take a 5 minutes break, and we'll start with round 2.
Hello, excuse me.
Yes.
As per the brief, it was written that 6 teams will be disqualified and 9 teams will go to the round 2.
Yes.
So, as per the results, only 7 teams are going.
Isn't that more?
That's because, like, as per we had estimated, it was a rough estimation that about all the 15 teams, we'll be selecting 9 teams. But since not many are able to score, we are giving 7 teams the entry to the round 2.
So, if it's again the ties, then there won't be any tiebreaker again. Is it like that?
See, it depends
No.
on the scoring part. If you guys score, then you'll move on to the next round. If you don't score and compare to other good teams, if your score is less, then you'll get disqualified. Not disqualified, you'll be removed. And in case there is like during the time of the next round, in case there's same scores, then there'll be a tiebreaker.
All right, we'll resume with the session. Thanks for playing the music. All right, so we'll begin with round 2, that is identity texture. Just a minute. Okay, just to be clear, I'll repeat the teams that are for round 2. ZQ01, ZQ04, ZQ06, ZQ07, ZQ11, ZQ13, and ZQ14. I hope all the team members and the representative are there in the meet.
Also, participants, if you all are saying any answer, make sure that you all are calling out the whole option and not just A, B, or C. That will be to avoid the confusion.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next team, ZQ01. Also, please note all the teams for round 2, you will be having 10 seconds as your timer. I'll read out the question, but I'll just take a pause for like few seconds and then start the timer. So ZQ01 team.
Yes, ma'am.
So identify the art movement of Palace of Westminster. And these are your options. I'll start the timer right now.
Is it A, neoclassicism?
So your answer is A, neoclassicism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the correct answer. Neoclassicism was a Western cultural movement in the decorative and visual arts, literature, theater, music, and architecture that drew inspiration from the art and culture of classical antiquity.
Okay, thank you. We move on to the next team. Team ZQ04.
Yes, ma'am.
The question is, identify the style of architecture of this building. And these are your options. I'll start the timer now.
It's the Victorian architecture.
Absolutely correct. Victorian architecture is a series of architectural revival styles in the mid to late 19th century. Victorian refers to the reign of Queen Victoria, 1837 to 1901, called the Victorian era, during which period the styles known as Victorian were used in construction.
Yes, thank you. We'll go to next team, ZQ06.
Yeah.
Identify the temple. And your timer starts now.
Option B, Chenakeshwar temple.
I'm afraid the answer is incorrect. The correct option is the Mahabodhi Temple. The Mahabodhi Temple or the Mahabodhi Mahavihar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is an ancient but much rebuilt and restored Buddhist temple in Bodh Gaya, marking the location where the Buddha is said to have attained enlightenment.
Thank you. We'll move to the next question. For the team ZQ07, the team
Yes, ma'am.
ZQ07.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay. Identify the building, and these are your options. And your timer starts now.
Option B, Saint Abbey.
Absolutely correct. Tintern Abbey was found on 9th May 1131 by Walter de Clare. It is situated adjacent to the village of Tintern on the Welsh bank of the River Wey, which at this location forms the border between Wales and England. It was the first Cistercian foundation in Wales.
Yes, thank you. We move on to the next question. For the team ZQ11,
Yes, please.
identify the architect through its architectural style. And here are your options. And your timer starts now.
John Arjun.
So I'm afraid the answer was B, Norman Foster. So the next question, ZQ13.
Yes, ma'am.
The question is identify the sitcom. And your timer starts now.
The Office.
Yeah, the correct answer is The Office, the floor plan of the sitcom. A ZQ14 team.
Yes, ma'am.
Here is your question. And the timer starts now.
Ma'am, house.
So your answer is?
House.
So this is one of the floor plans of a sitcom called as How I Met Your Mother. I'm afraid your answer is wrong. Just a minute, I'll share again. Kiran, can you take over?
Yeah. Just a second. Okay, so now it's time for the results. I'll disclose the results now. I'm not able to share the screen.
Yeah, I'll just stop
Yeah.
sharing.
Okay. I hope it's visible. Okay, so
Yes,
the
could you just zoom on a bit?
yeah, just a second.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so the teams who scored are ZQ01, ZQ04, ZQ07, and ZQ13. So these are the teams who will be going ahead for the round 3. That is the rapid fire round.
I hope the scoring is clear now for the participants.
You all have any doubts?
So is this the total which is written for round 2?
No, no, this is not the total for the round 2. The total will be shared in just a while. These are the seconds that you guys answered in. Does anyone else has any doubt?
We can take a short break. If anybody has any doubts, they can put up in the chat box, no issues. So please note that the teams that will be that are qualified for round 3 are ZQ01, ZQ04, ZQ07, and ZQ13. Let's get back to round 3, the final round in a few minutes. All right.
समझ न पाया वो गुजरी बात गुम है वो पल हंसी रात लिखने जा रहा एक नई कहानी कानों में गूंज तेरी बात आओ चले हवाओं के संग चल चले प्यार की आओ चले हवाओं के संग चल चले प्यार की नजारे बताते हैं किनारों से पुकारते हैं एक दिल में हो जाती है जिंदगी समझी है आओ चले हवाओं के संग चल चले प्यार की आओ चले हवाओं के संग चल चले प्यार की आओ चले हवाओं के संग चल चले प्यार में हम आओ चले हवाओं के संग चल चले कैसे बदलते कैसे गुजरते दिन कैसे कदरते फिर भी हंसेंगे दिन क्या ही बताऊं मेरी ये राहें हैं क्या ही कहूँ मैं साहिब है तेरे ही हम हैं क्या ये प्यार का है हाँ ही तेरे नाम है अर्ज है किया है मेरी आदत रूह का साज गम तेरे ही तो साथ मन है मानी ना जिया दर्द नहीं तो सद है तेरे में क्यों है खफा यूं तू ही तो है मंजिल कैसी आदत पैरों से आई है मेरे कलम की तो ही कहानी है इन ख्वाहिशों में खोया हुआ हूँ इन सख्त खातिर मेरी सनम खड़ा हूँ आज भी वहीं कि दिल बेकरार है खड़ा हूँ आज भी वहीं कि तेरा इंतजार है छोड़ जो मुझे तू कभी खो न जाऊं मैं रात दिन नजरों में तुम हो बसे कह दो जो एक बार कह दो बस तुम मेरे नजरों में तुम हो बसे
Okay, so we will start now. So I'll just once again share the screen so that you guys know the total points that you all have achieved till now. Just give me a second. Okay, so ZQ01 has scored 11 in total. ZQ04 has scored 4 points in total. ZQ07 has scored 10 points in total. And ZQ13 has scored 3 points in total. So this total is till the round 2 that you all have scored. And now the same score will be carry forwarded again. And for each question that you answer, you guys will be getting the points. So there's no time limit to answer, and you all have but the one who raises their hand first, one who answers first, since this is the fastest finger first, the one who answers first will get the points.
Kiran, will you stop sharing the screen? I'll present the slide and we can maybe again repeat the rules for the final round. Yes, thank you. Okay, so we are beginning with the final round, which is rapid fire round. And again, I'd like to just again repeat the rules that Kiran mentioned. In this round, there will be no time limit. It will be open to all the teams that have been promoted to round 3. And the one who knows the answer can speak up, raise their hand and speak up. And so in the end, the team that gives the correct answer, the fastest one, I mean for the more rounds, the team wins. So if anybody has any doubt with the scoring or how it is going to go, they can ask right now.
Will this have a pass? Like if someone answers wrong, can some another team answer?
Yes, but yeah. So if the team answers wrong, they will not be getting another chance to answer for the same question. So their chance will be gone. Kiran, will you take over?
Yeah.
Also, I
So
had
guys,
a doubt. One
yeah,
second,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we just have to raise our hands and that will be noted, right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So like whenever the question is
I noted the
announced, whenever you
representative. Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, please continue. Sorry.
Yeah, like whenever the question is announced, whoever the representative is, whoever is the representative of the particular team is supposed to raise their hands, and that will be noted like this person is answering now. So we'll just seize it, and then you can answer it. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So is everyone clear about it? Does
I think
anyone
we
has
can
any
have
doubt?
one trial so that they can see how it functions, and then we can have the questions
Okay.
starting.
Okay. Okay.
Also, can you mention the scores that will be getting the negative and positive points?
You won't be having any negative marks, but just that like the one who answers will be getting 5 points for every answer they get. Like the points are on the same base. There will be no pointer grade on how fast you answer here. It will be just if you correct answer, you get the points. If you correct wrong, you don't get the points.
So
So
if you're answering quickly, so please see to it that you're sure about it. Because if you give an incorrect answer first, that will be deducted on your part.
okay, so let's
Should
start.
we begin?
We should have a small trial that is like let's have just one question here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have one trial one. This won't
Yeah.
consider any points. Okay, I'll go on.
So, which type of building is designed to keep aviaries? So, if anyone has the answer, they just this is not having any points. It's just a trial. Wait a second. Yeah, so you just have to raise the hands. Whoever is raising the hands, we'll just keep a check on who has raised it first. We have your tiles here ready. We'll just see, and whoever has raised their hands first, we'll call out their names, and then no one else is supposed to answer. Only the person whose name is called, only the code is called, they are supposed to answer it. Okay?
Can we raise the hand physically?
If you all have your cameras on, then
No, actually,
No.
because when you raise your hand, your video will pop up here in the same sequence.
Exactly.
So we get to know who's raising.
Okay. Yeah.
You can raise
So
your
you all
hands.
can, yeah, you all can lower your hands now. Okay. So let's have the question. Once I read it out, you all are supposed to raise your hands. So till then, just wait. Just don't go cover in the crowd. Okay. Shall we have the next question?
Okay, we'll move on to the next question. All the best, guys.
All the best to you all. Aditi. Aditi, there's some issue. Okay, just wait a second. She is coming back.
Oh, so the screen stopped sharing. I'm so sorry. There was one lag at my end. Just a minute. I'm audible, right?
Yeah, you're audible. Okay, so the question of just wait for a second. Oh God, we could not keep the record here. Just when I call out the question, that time raise your hands. So just lower your hands first right now. Just wait. Yeah. So Arc de Triomphe is
Excuse
from
me.
what movement?
I think the answers were visible because you've highlighted it so well. When you presented, I could make out what the answer of the question is. So you can skip one or two
Yes,
questions.
it was. Okay.
Yeah, and present from just the page and not the presenter where slides are
Okay.
visible. Yeah.
Okay. Aditi, just note it down.
Kiran, okay, you say the next question. And guys, please then, after reading out the question, you can raise your hands.
Yeah. Okay. A team of architects designed the Siagram building. Who were they? Okay, ZQ13 is the first one to raise their hands. ZQ13, you can answer. You are on mute, I guess.
Mies van der Rohe and Philip Johnson.
Okay, can we have the answer? Okay, so you scored 5 points. It's the correct answer. Can we have the someone's hand is raised? Yeah, okay. Can we have the next question, please? Which city was selected as Islamic capital of year 2020? ZQ01 has raised their hands first. You can answer. You are on mute.
Is it ours?
Yeah, it was you.
Is it Cairo?
Yes, it is Cairo. Can we have the answer? Yeah, the correct answer is Cairo, Egypt. So you get the 5 points for the answer. Next question, please. Which architect wrote one quarterly Libri dell'Architettura, that 1570, the 4 books of architecture? ZQ01 has raised the answer first.
Is it D, Andre Palladio?
Can we have the answer?
Andrea Palladio.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You get the 5 points again. Okay, so let's have the next question here. What is the difference between a gargoyle and a grotesque? ZQ07 has raised their hand first. Can we hear your answer, please?
Option C. A gargoyle smiles while it frowns.
Sorry, can you repeat it?
Option C.
Okay, can we have the answer now?
I request if the teams that have raised hand, if they want to give their answers.
The as ZQ13 B.
Okay. ZQ01, do you want to answer?
ZQ13 had raised hand right after ZQ07.
Okay. Okay. So she gets the points, that is? Okay. Can we have the next question, please? Okay. Dash in the time of Augustus studied actual samples of the classical orders band presented, the ideal proportions in a treatise, the 10 books on architecture. ZQ04 has raised their hand first.
Is it Da Vinci? B.
Okay, can we have the answer, please?
ZQ01, would you want to answer?
Is it D, Vitruvius?
It's D, Vitruvius. You get the points. So, let's have the next question. Which is the city with the second most number of Art Deco buildings in world? ZQ01 has raised their hand first. Can we have the
B,
answer?
New York. B, New York.
ZQ13, would you want to answer?
Sydney.
Okay, can we have the answer, please? It's wrong, it's Mumbai. Better luck next time.
I'm afraid we should not ask the rest of, once we get two answers, we should not go with the rest of the two. So like we
Yeah.
get answers for all four then.
Okay. So the next question, please. Which among the following SketchUp extensions help you to model complex curtain walls in the most easiest and time efficient way? ZQ04 has raised their hand first.
Is it Lattice Maker?
Okay. ZQ07, you want to answer?
Ma'am, option B, Kirby law.
Can we have the answer, please? It's B, Lattice Maker. ZQ04 gets the points. So next question, please. Name the YouTube channel run by architect Doc Pat, where the basics of profession and practice of architecture are presented in illustrated A to Z form. ZQ13 raise their hand first.
How to architect.
Okay. ZQ01, you want to answer?
Is it A, Photoshop Architect?
Okay, can we have the answer, please? It's C, how to architect. ZQ13 gets the points. So next question, please. Which country was selected as World Capital of Architecture in 2020? ZQ01 has raised their hand first. Can we have it?
Is it A, Rome?
ZQ07, do you want to answer?
Ma'am, it's B, Barcelona.
Okay, can we have the answer, please? It's D, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Also, for the piece of information, the Barcelona, Spain has been elected as the capital for architecture for the year 2026. Can we have the next question? Name the Indian architect turned filmmaker who also designed Red Chilli's office. ZQ01.
C, Remo Fernandez.
ZQ04, can we have your answer?
Ritesh Deshmukh. Ek.
Can we have the answer now? It's A, Ritesh Deshmukh. Okay. Next question. Okay, it's done. So we have completed the set of questions that we were supposed to ask. Now, thank you for your participation. The final scores will be revealed right now. Sorry, the final scores will be revealed. Let's meet at the valedictory. The valedictory will be happening right after the webinar. That is the third event. That is in the evening. So the scores, the events, and the runner-ups will be will be informed at that time.
Kiran, I would like to request if you could just quickly give a gist of today's events happening.
Okay, yeah. So this is the first event that you guys had participated. The second event that is happening, that is a film lit event, which is happening in the afternoon, and later the webinar is happening in the evening. The links and everything will be shared to you guys. The filmlet will be streamed online, so you all can watch it as well. The students, the participants who have been here are supposed to stay in the meet, so even stay in the valedictory, so even they would know who the winners are, the winners for this competition are.
So we'll be announcing the winners for our first event, which was quiz, and second event, filmlet. Both of these events, winner announcement will be done in the valedictory session, which will be happening at the end. So we request you all to have your active participation throughout the day, throughout the ANVESHAN 2022. And thank you all again.
Yeah, delegates, please note the valedictory event link is there in the webinar poster. Utilize the same link for this valedictory as well. We'll be having a lunch break now till 2:30. 2:30 we'll be resuming with the filmlet. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for all the participants and all the members joining in.